Good morning, good morning, good morning. As you can see, it's still a little dark. I guess this is why it's called Early Morning Chronicles. My name is Big Ant. Once again, this is Early Morning Chronicles. As I do every morning, I sit and I talk about things that's on my mind. A little bit about my morning. I start off every morning at 4:30. So I'm up. And on the drive to work, I kind of get in tune with myself, start my daily morning routine so I can start my day, be productive throughout my day, make an impact on people, places, things, and a lot of people look at me being as a very, very funny individual, and I said this before, that I just ain't been in a humorous mood lately, and I think it has to do with the plight of my people, the things that's going on in society, the way we get victimized every day, and how there's no justice. The victims become, I guess, in a sense, the villain, and I have a problem with that. I got a lot of Facebook friends. I got a lot of people that know me, all races, all colors, all creeds, and to be honest, my viewpoint may not be very likable to some, and I may not agree with other people's viewpoints, but at the end of the day, it boils down to my opinion about how I feel and what I say. I really try not to get involved in politics and politicians. I spoke on the election a couple episodes back, and how I view the election. A couple people had problems with what I had to say, that I'm not voting for no one because of the system of white supremacy, and in which a system of white supremacy is in place, you'll get two types of devils: outright devil and the covert devil. So that's what it really looks like, and it's like an old story that they're giving you. I'm gonna give you the outlandish devil, and I'm gonna give you the covert devil, and you make a decision as to who you really want to follow. I'm not into that game, man. So I'm like, well, then that's another thing. They people say, well, your ancestors died and they fought and died for you to have this freedom to vote for people. You know what I mean? To make a difference in your community. Only time I see any politician is within 4 years of them trying to run for office. After that, they do not address anything substantial to African Americans. And it has become the same old political game. Let's go to these churches. Let's get this church vote. Black people love churches. Not just the chicken, but they love going to churches. They give their money to faith all the time, in which it's like this mystical thing. All you got to do is have faith and believe that something will happen. And then they look for the Messiah to come. Then the Messiah come every 4 years and change their life. Well, he doesn't change no one's life. All he does is tell you all these fancy things or all these ideas, and he give possibly some nigga trinkets to make you feel like, you know what, this is it. But I just really feel like I'm at a point now, 37 years of my life, where, you know, I really don't know what to do in reference to this crisis, because technically we are at war, you know, and no one else understands that plight as serious as minorities, mainly blacks and Latinos. No one really understands that plight. They just look at it as, you guys are being very dramatic. You are you really taking something so minute and making it serious. You know, white people get shot and killed at the hands of the law all the time. But I disagree. I really disagree. I feel as though that we as a certain race is being targeted. You know, and that's unfortunate, it's unfair. But this is the world we live in. People ask, what do you do? How do you go about changing the system? How you go about changing the outlet and the outlook of, how you change the outlook on what we're faced with today? There's so many variables. I don't think that it's anything you really can do. I just think, first and foremost, when it comes to African Americans, we have to change the way we position ourselves. All right, I'm giving an example. Somebody gets shot and killed. After that, there's a mourning process. You know, in the process of the mourning, we do this thing where we always protest. I don't really understand the purpose of protesting. I feel like protesting is a non-factor in today's way of handling issues. When you protest what you actually say, I don't agree with something. You know what I mean? I have a problem with the way they're treating people. I just think that I shouldn't have to protest for you to understand that it's a problem that needs to be addressed. You know it's a problem that needs to be addressed. You see the problem. You're part of the problem. And you know what I'm saying? That's like, I'm begging you to change something. You know what I mean? I'm standing up. I'm not going to work today. I'm putting, whether I'm burning a flag, whether I'm putting a sign up that shows how I feel, whether I'm not even doing that, I'm not even saying that, I'm sitting down with my arms folded in protest, a silent protest, or I'm taking a knee, I'm saying I don't really agree with it. Here's one thing about Colin Kaepernick a lot of people don't talk about. Colin Kaepernick, okay, he's taking a knee. You know, he's getting all these accolades for taking a stance. You know, I'm supporting the injustice. This is my platform. I'm on television. This is my platform. But correct me if I'm wrong. I could be completely wrong, but I'm wondering, like, what are you doing other than taking a knee? You join the Black Lives movement, Black Lives Matter movement. When you join that movement, what does that say? Okay, I'm in support of Black Lives Matter. How much money you putting in it? You know what I'm saying? Even in how much you putting in it, what you doing for these neighborhoods? You know what I'm saying? What you doing for this community? Don't do it a play 60 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Don't build a recreation center. And that's another thing too. People always end up doing something like, well, we came and we built a rec center for the community because we felt it was a need for the kids to get out and have something to do. It takes more than just building a rec center for you to try to make a difference in a community. You know, and look, how about you be a part of making the change? How about you donate books? How about you donate computers? You know what I'm saying? And everybody's effort is different, I know, and I'm not bashing anybody for helping, you know what I mean? But I just get tired of seeing the same thing, you know what I mean? Because those minute things really don't matter. They matter in the eyes of people who give it, But in the eyes of people who really are oppressed in these urban environments, that stuff really don't matter. Oh, we got a new basketball gym, and they brought Nikes for us to wear. You know what I mean? I'm stunned. There's got to be more. You know what I mean? Like, our people got to learn. We got to find ways to empower our people. How are we empowering our people every day? Those are the questions. And back to protesting, it just turns into a predictability. You know what I mean? Like, and it's sad to say, like, you get upset, you protest, and the police come out, they line up, you know what I mean? And it's almost like, okay, cool. Y'all gonna be out here for a good 4 or 5 days. So, alright, what's next? Okay, potential riots. We gonna threaten y'all. We gonna raise the stakes. If y'all do X, Y, and Z, we're gonna burn this building down. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. In the system of white supremacy, none of this stuff has proven to be effective at all. You know, and some people may argue, why would you destroy your own community? I get it 100%. This is not my community. This is not anything to me. It's just somewhere where I live and dwell. In an environment where you go and you pay money at a gas station, you go to a store, you know what I mean? They got plexiglass up. It's a lack of respect. You know what I mean? They talk to you like any kind of way. You know, and these are other ethnic groups. That's a whole dynamic within itself. Like, yo, every day I'm doing business with people who have no respect for me or my kind. You know what I'm saying? I go to the grocery store. You see these people and they have no respect for you. Whether it's Lebanese, Arab, anybody, no respect for me. They figure they'll sell me any kind of meat, I'll eat it. You know what I'm saying? They'll sell me any kind of product, I'll take it. Despite how the way they talk, despite how the way they think, act, say, I'll still patronize their employment. You know what I mean? Patronize their store. And what we do that all the time. You know, and yeah, I can argue with you and say how, you know, someone can argue with me and say how, yeah, well, what we do, look at what we do. We steal, you know what I'm saying? We break in their stores, which gives them this idea that we are criminals. I think that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just like I can say all Chinese people, or all people that's Asian know how to do Kung Fu. You know what I mean? Or every Arab is a fucking terrorist. You know what I'm saying? Or every white person is a white supremacist and they trying to kill me. You know what I mean? These are the stereotypes that people have. But the only people that really, in my point of view, that really gets punished for all this shit is black people. Black people get punished for everything. You know, and I'm not playing the race card. I'm not playing the victim card. I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, you know, I really don't think that we have a strong supporter supporting us for anything. And that's even including the former president. Well, he's not the former yet, but that's even including Obama. You know what I mean? There's no justice, man. What can we do? You know, and the world is filled with so much negativity. I don't know, and I'm lost at words about what can we do. Our neighborhoods and our communities are in an uproar. You know what I mean? Whether it's black on black violence, you know, we don't and we are not looking well as a unit to really impact anything. You know, so who knows? You know, all I know is whoever gets elected and becomes president of this United States, it's a possibility that can perpetuate a race war. What do that mean for black people? To be honest, man, that really do mean Like we really will be fucked because we are the most unprotected people in the United States. So I really do believe it affects us first, and we will be victimized. Like we continuously become victimized every day. So this is just my thought process this morning. Every day I try to get out something. On Broadcast 111, Early Morning Chronicles. Speaking of Broadcast 111, we had some technical difficulties last night, so we're gonna be airing Saturday. So tune in Saturday to catch an episode of Broadcast 111. I'm almost pulling into work. And I know it's dark. That's what I call Early Morning Chronicles. You barely see me, but you know what Big Ant look like. Have a good day. Stay safe. Protect yourself. Protect your family. Love yourself. Love your family. Broadcast 111. Big Ant. Early Morning Chronicles. I'm out.